Hey guys, you're watching Couch Surfing with Metal Matt, and we've got two very special guests with us from Automation, Graham and Michael. Guys, how's it going?
Good, thanks, mate. And yourself?
Oh man, awesome to just have you guys on the couch here. This is great.
Thank you. It's a nice couch.
It's not too bad. I've had a few people still on this couch, and
very
it's still lasting.
Yes.
After all those years. Boys, welcome back.
Thank you.
Reunited. Everyone seems to be coming back together now. We had Mortality recently. They're back together, and you guys are back together.
Yeah.
What's happened? What made you guys want to come back together?
We never really split up as a band per se. We just sort of grew up and had babies and shit. Started doing family stuff, except for Michael, of course.
Yeah.
Michael's still playing.
Happy bachelor.
Happy bachelor.
But we all started talking again and decided we still loved playing, so we just thought, why not?
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a bit of history about the band. You know, the very early days of the band, when this band first came together, so you know where it is now. So how did this band all start?
Well, like where it started, right at the beginning was a high school band competition. So the other two guys in the band, Paul and Brad, they went to a school together. They had a death metal band.
Yep.
And they got selected to go in a band competition. And I was at a different school, and my band got selected to go into this competition.
Cool. Yeah.
And kind of that's how we met each other. Like that's how we got to know each other.
Yep.
I have no idea why our schools picked a death metal band to represent the school at a competition, but they did.
That's awesome though.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah, which is a good Catholic school. Of course, you want
yeah.
Some demonic sounding music to represent.
Yeah.
And so that's how I met the guys, and so that's we started this. It was called Chaotic Realm, like that was the name of the band then. And then we were going with that for a year or two, and then to be totally honest, I can't remember how you got involved, but maybe you remember.
I vaguely remember.
You'd think we'd know that, but
I
think you didn't.
I think Ronnie, the old drummer, I'm not sure if he left or what happened with that, but you guys asked me if I was interested in playing.
Okay.
I don't know if it was you or Paul or Brad, actually, I can't remember.
Oh.
But it was basically when we all got together and started playing the stuff, it just worked. So it was really good.
Yeah, cool.
That's what we noticed. Like when Graham joined, everything just clicked. It was like the magic chemistry.
It was just missing piece of the puzzle.
Yeah, even though like Ronnie was great, a great dude and all the rest of it. But I don't know, just something with Graham. Just I don't know, clicked some certain things, and the whole thing just went gangbusters.
And now look at you, you're playing live shows. How's the feedback been since playing? You know, you played a few shows now. You played Newcastle the other night, and played the Cruise as well.
Yep,
it's all happening. How's the feedback been so far?
Really good.
Yeah,
people want new material.
Of course.
Which we are working on.
That was going to be my next question.
Yes.
So, what's going on with the new stuff? So you're in the writing process at the moment, looking to record.
Yeah, like we're at the moment we've got a few more gigs coming up.
Yep.
So, but kind of in the background, in between like rehearsing for all that, we're writing. But it's at the moment it's just the string section of the band. So Graham's not really involved in it just yet. It's just kind of the way we write. We write all the guitars first.
Yep.
And then now that we're in the high-tech modern era, we've got the AI digital Graham, like where we'll write our own drums. But they're just our non-drummer drums,
Gotcha,
they're just to help us work out, how we want the songs to go.
Absolutely.
But we've got about 6 or 7 songs, new ones now. And but we're definitely but we're still writing, So hopefully, we're not sure yet. Maybe an EP or an album or something coming up.
Yeah.
But hopefully, maybe next year, early 2025, something like that.
Yeah.
We should be able to. Once we've got the music down, we'll give it to him because he's the guy that adds the secret sauce to it.
Of course.
You know, like yeah. I mean, when we write, it's like it sounds okay, it's decent.
Yeah.
But then throwing Graham in there, that's when we go, oh, wow, that's when we get really excited about it.
And we throw different ideas at each other as well, because they might come up with something that I really like, and I might come up with something that they really like. Then we work on the structure of the song as well.
Excellent.
So,
Cool.
yeah.
That's good. The work in progress that you guys got going on. It's
Yeah,
very
it's
cool.
good. And like we all think pretty similar as well. Anyway, so
Yeah.
there's not a whole lot of change that happens.
Yeah.
So it works out pretty well.
Yeah.
Definitely. So over the years with the band, is there a favourite show you guys have played? Because you've got a bit of a back catalogue of live shows, but with Automation specifically.
Yeah.
I know that you guys have played other bands and stuff, but with your Automation, I'm not going to go for every single band that you guys have played.
Well, if you went through his band, we'd be here for about 3 days.
Bring out the book.
Favourite Automation show? What would it be?
Wow. Well, I'm trying to cast the mind back to the
the heydays.
Automation 1.0, because now we're Automation 2.0.
Yes.
But back in 1.0, oh god. Do you remember any of the shows from back then?
there was a couple of really, really good shows at the Iron Duke.
Oh yeah.
They were great.
Yep.
Yeah, the Iron Duke.
It's good venue, that one.
Yeah, that was good. And the Bat and Ball.
Yeah, the Bat and Ball as
we
well.
played the Bat and Ball.
Yeah,
and
cool.
they were really good nights.
Yeah.
I remember, I mean, it's the exact opposite of what you asked. The most terrible show that we played.
Yep.
Went down to Melbourne and like we were playing on a Saturday night, but we got there on the Friday. And on the Friday night, there was a band called Fracture.
Okay.
A Melbourne band.
Yeah.
And
brilliant band.
yeah, awesome band.
Yeah.
And so they're playing and we're drinking and partying and carrying on. And I thought it'd be a good idea at that time to stage dive. But the only problem was there's only about 3 people in the crowd. So it's not, there's only a few people that can actually catch up.
Yeah.
And I had one guy, Dave Micallef, he was Dead Spawn. And I thought, all right, you're the guy that's going to catch me. And so I tried to stage dive, hoping that he would catch me, but he didn't. And I just landed straight on the ground, onto my shoulder.
Jesus.
And the problem, because we had to play the next day.
Yeah.
And I really busted up my arm. And like, I could hardly even like lift it.
Fucking hell.
And so when we had to play, I thought, what do I do? And like, so I thought, I'll have a few drinks just to kind of numb the pain a bit.
As you do, yeah.
And but without realising, I think I did have one too many, and honestly, that was the worst. You know what I mean? Like when
I remember.
Yeah. Oh well, there you go. So you remember that?
I remember having to drive home from Melbourne.
Okay.
Because you couldn't drive.
Oh well, but that's the thing. It's one of those things where because like playing technical extreme death metal, you definitely want to be like have your wits about you and all that. Yeah. So, but
it was still fun though. I still enjoy that.
It was fun but painful.
Yeah.
But we got through it somehow. But anyway, yeah. So that was the worst gig, for sure.
Alright, that's. I'm glad you're right.
No, all healed now, all 100%. Yeah.
Look, you guys have both been, like a history of like 30, 40 years, or I'm talking 40, but about 30 years of history of bands and stuff. Is there any advice that you give out to young kids out there? Obviously, there's a lot of young drummers that are heavily influenced by you in the scene. And yourself there, Michael, too. You work with Days and they're all admiring your guitar work. What advice would you give out to young kids out there that want to start a band?
Probably don't pick up other musicians' bad habits. Have your own.
Yeah.
I know that sounds funny.
Yeah.
But just do what's comfortable for you. Like don't think someone's might be technically better or a different feel to you. There's no better or worse. I think there was a lot of competition back in the day where everyone was pushing each other to excel technically, where that doesn't really matter. I think if you can be good in your own way.
Yeah.
Just enjoy what you're playing and be as original as possible.
Absolutely.
And I reckon, go out and meet as many people as you can. In the scene, talk to everyone, get to know everyone.
Yeah.
Because it's very much I think metal. I mean, there's the music side of it, but then there's the whole community side of it too.
100%.
Yeah, and it's just good, like especially like for a young band that's trying to get gigs and do things.
Yeah.
It's just good to just know as many people as you can, and network and like opportunities always come through that kind of stuff.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
So people want to find out more about the band. You're on the socials at the moment.
Yep.
Floating around, but yeah, plug away.
Our Facebook page, you go to Automation Metal. Yep. We wanted to just put automation, but someone else has got it, so
Yeah.
you've got to go Automation Metal.
Yep.
Not to confuse the net. We're not called Automation Metal. We're
No,
just
that's
called
true.
Automation.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Little
few
tip.
clips on YouTube to have a look at if anyone's interested.
Cool.
What's his name? Bob Lupton. He's
Mhm.
been doing a lot of work with us, and Swanee. Everyone knows Swanee.
Absolutely. Shout out to both of those guys too.
Yeah, Swanee and Bob. Yeah.
Top dudes. But boys, thank you so much for the chat. But we look forward to the future, for the rest of the year
Yep.
with some tours and this exciting new EP and album that's coming out.
Yeah.
We'll see you at a few shows, I'm sure.
Oh, you definitely will.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of local shows, so
And if you ever want a stage dive, I'll catch you.
you promise me?
No problems.
'Cause, yeah, I've got a very similar story to that one that you've told me. So
Excellent.
which is very similar to it. So, all right, boys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Cool.
Cheers.